Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to another video. Well, it's very beautiful day. A sunny morning, a winter morning. Both are in similar day. Well, right now I'm just in front of our pond, and in front of me you can see there is no rice left yet. All has been harvested and taken for the further process. And just look at the weather, how beautiful it is. Look at the sun. When in the early morning when I came here, all this area was covered by uh, intense fog, and it's really nice to have here because I'm taking the sunlight and enjoying the moment a lot. Anyway, first of all, I'm really sorry that I couldn't practice almost last 2 days, and the reason is because we have some guests in our home, and this is the first reason. And the second reason is this is actually the second reason, and the first and the main reason is my exam is going on. This is the final exam of third year of my bachelor program, so that's why I couldn't bring the content for last 2 days. Anyway, so with this beautiful morning, let's get started our practice session once again. So first of all, I request all of you, if you are new in my channel, so I'm making video content where I speak in English from Makkah IELTS. Actually, this is my practice session. I practice different kinds of questions here, and let you open to find out all the mistakes that I'm making in this video. So without any further reasons, let's get it started. So our first question is, describe a time when you had to lend something to a person you know. You should say what it happened, what you lent, when it happened, and why she or he asked to borrow the item. Explain how you felt about this and how you let him borrow this again in the future. Well, there are many things that I have lent to my friends, but right now I'm a little bit confused that what should I say. Or anyway, when I was in my high school in class 6, I have lent a book. It was a comic book, and I lent it to one of my friend. He need that book because he want to read that comic book, and I feel like every time when I lend something to someone, I am really bit afraid that actually, can you see the boy, this young boy? Well, he is one of my neighbor. You can say one of my younger brother. He was just passing by me, and I just called him and just asked him about something. Anyway, well, every time when I lend something to someone, I actually become a little bit afraid because I actually don't know. I couldn't believe someone truly that if I can get my things that I'm lending, that I will get back or not. So I'm a little bit I always remain a little bit afraid when I lend something to someone. So that's the reason, because I couldn't trust anyone properly or truly. So but after almost 10 to 15 days later, he just backed me my book, and in that time I was very much happy, and I can in that moment I can say that I can truly trust him. The next question is, what do you think of people who are posting about their personal life on social media? It's I can say it's absolutely a stupidity. Like, if I told you that when you have slept, how many people you are in a family, or what your income salary, or which time you used to take your dinner, supper, or other kinds of personal information, I'm pretty much sure that you won't tell me anything about this thing. So when this I'm sure you won't tell me this anything about that. But when software companies and software companies like Facebook and other types of social media companies, which are actually software companies, well, other kind of software companies asking you asking you the same questions, so you are feeling very much happy to share this information, which is personal information, happily. But the risk is that when you are actually sharing this information with me, I'm the only person who are listening that. But when you are posting this information on the social media, you are actually uh, telling the whole world about your personal information. Anyone can see your information that you are sharing in the social media. So you can say that. At the same time, companies, so the social media companies, are using the information to make you distracted. They are using this information to grow their business. They actually don't care about yourself and your families, personal information and anything about that. The only thing that actually they care about is their profit. So when you are actually sharing this information, so you are actually selling your personal life. You're actually destroying your personal life. You're sharing your whole personal information in front of world. So I think it's a totally stupidity that people are making nowadays. And if you just look closely, you'll see that most tech entrepreneurs, like the CEO of Facebook, Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, Google, Microsoft, they don't use social media so much. Well, they don't actually share personal information so much. They only share personal information a little bit, not so much actually. And that's the point, and here we get to learn from that. The next question is, how do you feel about sharing research documents online? Well, that's a really good thing. That's the really good thing that and that's must be shared in the social media. well well, when I'm sharing my own research, so I'm actually doing something for my students, for the world. Well, research is always a good thing for the world. Like, my research can be helpful for various purpose. Well, my research can be helpful in various ways to the people. Like, so if I'm a doctor and I'm researching about medicines for cancers, AIDS, or other kinds of stuffs, so it will very much helpful for the other people. And it's also very important to know to the know. And it's very much important to know for other people, so that they can actually remove their myths and false information they are carrying their mind about that particular topic. So I'm doing research, at the same time I'm actually removing the darkness from the society. Darkness from the society. So that's the thing that is the reason why I think research must be shared. Research papers or research documents must be shared in the both internet and offline. The next question is, do you think children should share their things with each other? Well, as a children, I think it's good to share about personal. It's good to share information about each other to each other, about each other to each other. but at the same time every child should be careful that to whom they are actually sharing the information. Like if the children share their personal information, if the children actually share the personal information or like family information to some children, uh, that shouldn't be a good thing, because because every family, I think always every family have some secret, and if the parents actually discuss those secrets in front of the child, so there is a high risk that children might actually uh, express express or explode their family secret in front of a child, and that child will share this information to his parents. So this will create a huge problem, I think. That's why I think children should share information, but definitely that shouldn't be a family information, a family secret. The next question is, oh, I think almost 11 minutes. That's the good thing. The next question is, why aren't children willing to share their things such as toys? Well, childrens are actually very young people. They don't know what is hospitality, or other kinds of stuffs. They actually totally new to this world. They don't know the rules and regulations in this world. And also, as a result, they are not actually socialized yet. So by the time when they grow up, they become socialized with this world, and they know why they should share those toys or foods with other people. The reason behind is because they actually totally new to this world, so they are not being socialized yet. Next question is, how can parents teach their children about sharings? Well, uh, parents should children. So if I have a kids, so at first I'm going to teach him which things they should share to which people. Let's say if they are sharing a good information to a wrong people, definitely it doesn't make any sense. So definitely at first I'm going to let my children or teach my children uh, to identify good people, and then I'm going to actually teach him to whom he have to share informations. So that's the whole thing, and I'm going to teach him through by by just talking with him. I'm just take to a quiet place and let him understand what kinds of information they should share to which people. The next question is, describe. I think I'm done with today's practice. So thanks for watching this video. Can you see the young boy who is flying a kite? Actually, he's one of my new hip. So thanks for watching this video. I request all of you to find out all the mistakes that I've made in this video. It's very important for me, because if I don't find the mistakes, how can I improve myself? So in order to improve myself, definitely I should find the mistakes that I'm making, and I think you all are here to help me to find out all the mistakes and let me know in the comment sections. So pray for me so that I can bring more videos and more, and I will get all of you in the next one. Till then, Allah Hafiz.